Hey,
How are you doing?
good. Just saw the email.
I'm glad you got it. Hmm? Oh, should we get started?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. It's okay with you if I make the opening prayer?
Yeah.
Sure thing.
You go for it.
Thank you. Our dear Heavenly Father, we are grateful with you for the opportunity we have to be together in this moment. We are grateful for your love and for your blessings, and especially because we have the opportunity to be at BYU Idaho. We are grateful for the education in our lives, and we ask you to bless us tonight so that we can understand the topics and to apply the test and also to the project. Father, we ask you to bless our families. Help us tonight. We say this in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. I'm gonna get onto my phone, so I'll be right back. Get off this my laptop.
Perfect.
Okay. We're going to start with. Did you say we're going to start with the quiz first, or
Yeah, the quiz.
Yeah, the quiz.
the quiz?
The homework quiz or the actual group quiz?
The group quiz. But if you have any questions on the assignment, anybody, we can go over that
No,
as well this time.
I don't have any questions on it.
No, I don't either.
I should be all right.
No, I don't have any questions. I think that I will make the questions during the quiz because um, uh, I have some questions related with the categorical data analysis, but I am okay with this.
That's fine.
Okay. So let's get started with the quiz then.
Yep.
All right.
So I guess I could start with number 3.
Yep.
Hey, so are we supposed to?
First.
So when we go through the first time, like question 1, it asks if we participated. We do it by ourselves the first time. So do we put false for that one? Have you guys been talking?
I usually leave them blank. I mean, I have put false before, but
Okay.
not the second round.
I usually do mine right before we start, and so I submit it once, and then if we got answers wrong, I usually fix them afterwards. But that's just me.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, so this data we're fixing to use is for our next 7 questions. There was a public opinion poll survey with a simple random sample of 1,000 voters. Recipients were classified by gender, male or female, and by voting preference, Republican, Democratic, or Independent. The results are presented here. In this set of questions, we will explore research question: do men's voting preferences differ significantly from women's voting preferences? Level of significance is 0.05. Which set of hypotheses is appropriate for addressing the research question? And that would be the third one.
Yep.
I thought it was the 4th one.
Oh,
Oh,
there's only 3.
For what lesson are we on? Are we on lesson 19 or lesson 18?
19.
19.
19 homework quiz.
Is that the third one? Because I have the third one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I have too, yeah.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, question number 4. What is the equation for computing the degrees of freedom? I got the third one.
I did too.
Me as well.
Daniel, did you find the right quiz or?
I'm looking for it. Let me see. No. Nuh-uh. Oh, lesson 18 group meeting quiz.
No, we're lesson 19.
Lesson 19?
19, yeah.
Okay. Did I not do it? I guess I didn't do it. What the heck? Let me see what's going on. Just go on without me.
Okay.
So, question 5. What is the correct choice for degrees of freedom for this problem? I got 2.
I got 2 also.
Yep, that's what I got.
Okay.
Are the requirements of conducting an X squared test independent met by the status set? And it is met. There are at least 5 acceptance counts in each row, in each cell. So the first one.
Yep. That's what I got.
Okay. What is the value of x squared test statistic for this problem? I got.
But you know what? I think I actually did the homework quiz that's due lesson 19 instead of the actual quiz.
Instead of the quiz.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm 5 now.
10 actually.
7.
7. Yes.
7.
Okay, I got the answer 16.204.
That's what I got.
That's what I got as well.
Okay.
So the p-value I got 0.0003.
In this case, it says round to 3 decimals. So.
Oh, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So that would be 0.0000. Yeah.
Okay, so the answer is 0.000.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Question 9. Which of the following statements best describes the outcome of this study? I got the first one. There is sufficient evidence to suggest that gender and voting preferences are not independent.
That's what I got as well.
Okay. Information. In this set of questions, we will review the reasons for chiropractic care. That is from the written with modified data. This is the 90% of the Earth for the next 5 questions. These data are also recorded in chiropractor. The research question that is studied is the people in Europe, Australia, and the United States seek chiropractic care for reasons. Use a significant level of alpha equals to 0.25. The hypothesis tests for this study are location and motivation to visit a chiropractor are independent, and location and the motivation to visit a chiropractor are not independent. Question 10. The conditions for conducting a chi-square test for independence are satisfied. I got true.
That's what
I
I
did
got.
as well. So what's the degree of freedom?
Oh,
Um,
that will copy the information. Oh,
so 11, I got 8.
Me too.
wait. Oh. Oh. Degrees of freedom, I got 8.
That's what we got.
Perfect, thank you. Copy up.
Did you find it yet, Daniel?
Yeah, I'm working on it right now. I'm actually on the chiropractor. I think it's like lesson. It's question 10.
Yes, so that's what 10.
How many questions were there in this one?
There's 14.
Okay, so did you guys finish already?
No, we're actually just on lesson. I think we're on what 12. So we're just a little ahead. So we got true on that one.
And that one was which one again?
Amor,
10 is true.
¿quieres estar contigo? Ah, bueno. Está de buen punto. Alguna vaina aquí.
And
Okay.
11, we got
Because
8.
we got 8. And that's just the test statistic, right?
Yeah, for that one. Yeah, I got 7.436.
I got the same.
And our p-value was 0.490.
Yep.
Yep.
And was it the 14 the second choice?
Yep.
Yeah, there's insignificant evidence. Yeah.
Okay, ready.
Nope, we got them all right.
It's always a good sign.
It is.
Yeah.
And if I could just do that on my test, that would be great.
Oh, I know what you mean. I missed 2. I missed 1 actually.
Which one?
That was question 2. I put false because I wasn't prepared, or I sort of wasn't active in the first part of it to like the last 4 questions.
That makes sense. Well, should we go into collect and describe the data for our project?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So on Thursdays I have I think it's it's a self-reliance class for starting growing your own business, and I have to drive like half hour away, so I don't think it starts until 7, so I'm good. But last week I had to hurry up and get there and show up early, like I didn't know where it was or anything. So,
That's good. We get you for like another hour.
yeah, I have another hour.
Now, is there another form we have to fill out, Hannah?
Yes,
I'm
there.
lost on.
Yeah.
Where do we find that at?
If you go to chapter 18,
Oh, that's why.
it's right there. So,
Back one. Oh, collect the data instructions. Well. Okay. Now, what that part I went back in and redid, Hannah, was that okay? Was that enough detail, or did I need to do more, or what do you think?
I actually have not read it yet. So,
Okay.
I will go back and we'll let you know.
We must continue in the same document of the last week, or we must create one. I think we must continue, right?
Yeah, create a new one. So I just shared a Google Doc with everybody if you guys want to scan your emails and refresh it. And then you can see if you got it.
Who sent the water bottle?
I did. That's the data I collected from that.
Oh, okay, there.
Sí, así es.
What is it? 4-5 is what?
Was that Daniel?
Oh, I was reading her data.
Oh,
Does that make sense, or do I need to change it, or?
it makes sense. I mean, it looks like it makes sense to me. So I think it's good.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I think it's wonderful.
So we need to copy the data for number 3 and paste it in here.
Okay.
Just not like all of it, right? Just like a little section of it.
Oh, well, I think we can do the whole data. It's not very much. And we don't have to print it out, so it won't cost money that way. So
It's true.
Oh, so this is pretty much almost like what we did last week.
yeah.
State of research question and. So when is this part due? This is the one that's due
I think it's due
on
next week.
next week. Okay.
Saturday, yeah. So, I suppose the longest part, well, very bottom it says that we have to have well-labeled and helpful graphs, and 1 to 3 paragraphs summarizing and describing the data. That's about all we really have to do out of this document. So,
So since I'm doing that, do you want me to make the graphs and write that data or that description too, or?
Well, I don't know where it says this, but one of the things I read, this is that whoever's in charge gets to like delegate stuff. So if you want to do it,
that's right.
You can keep it, or you can delegate to us.
I mean, it just doesn't matter. I just want to make sure I do my fair share.
I'm sure you've done that.
Oh, the data thing was not that hard.
So, I guess for question 2, what did we learn? Or guess what did you learn when you collected the data?
Yeah, I was thinking that.
I was really surprised that all the bottles were more than 16.9 ounces.
Where did you get the 16.9 from?
That's what's on the bottle.
They're
16 ounces, yeah. Instead of 20-ounce bottles, I had only had 16-ounce bottles. I thought they were 20 ounces, but they weren't. They were 16 ounces. I had 16 ounces, and then we had 8-ounce bottles. So I just did the 16-ounce bottles.
Hannah, where did you say to put that? Right there, the screenshot. On 3?
Yeah, number 3. Yeah.
So I guess we can actually repost what I wrote, question 2, because it's asking to describe where and how you collected the data. Oh, I guess I need to go in more detail, because I actually weighed them. No, I did. I think I did put that in there. So never mind. Yeah, because every bottle was more than 16.9 ounces.
Mañana vamos por aquí. Toca aprovechar el domingo acá. El domingo lo vamos a pescar el domingo. Para el sábado, con calma, hacer un gancho y embarcarnos.
Prueba la sopita. Mi amor, pero prueba la sopita. ¿Qué prueba? Sí, mira, prueba la sopita. Ven, mira, mira. Ahora no eres tan solo que ves el que roba. Oh.
So in this case, we must calculate the media and the median and so on, or what are we going to do?
Or do we need that data yet?
Well, we're going to need to present the data. So let's see here. We we will need to have n, the variable, the mean of each variable, and the standard deviation. Those would be our significant statistics, as well as the t-value, degrees of freedom, and p-value. I think would also be good to include.
Did anybody run the test already?
I haven't, no.
No, I haven't done
No.
Now, should we do this minus the weight of the bottle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Minus. So we use the second column.
Yeah, the second column.
Okay, the second column to calculate the statistics.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we could have somebody getting the statistics and somebody else could be making graphs, like histograms. I think a histogram is all we really need for this type.
So I have the standard deviation. Let's see the mean. And the mean is just the average, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think.
So Jennifer, when you collected the data, did you weigh an empty water bottle first, or did you weigh the empty water bottle after you got done weighing everything else?
After.
After, okay.
Yeah.
I want to make sure I'm telling them the truth over here. So.
Okay, calculated the mean and the standard deviation, and it is below the table.
You got it?
Yep.
What else did we need?
Mean standard deviation. It'd be a good idea to get the test statistic. If you go to like quantitative inference procedures and do the one sample t-test, and then the t-value, freedom, the p-value, and the confidence intervals.
La otra vez le tocaba ir como a las 11 de la noche. Y allá eran las 9, pero ahora, al cambio de hora, entonces se tenía que mantener.
Who's messing with the data?
I think a little bit of everybody. Oh, I just did the standard deviation and stuff.
No, I'm on the file and it looks like someone like messed with it.
Oh, like they deleted this.
Oh, that row.
Yeah.
No.
The numbers.
If anybody hits Control Z and it comes back, then we'll be happy.
Oh, let me see if I did that. Oh, sorry, it was me.
Ah, it's okay.
Not that one.
Sorry. Bachelor.
Sí, claro, porque ya quieren ahorita cuando te prestas en el ya terminan las materias que es como la lírica, arroz.
I was calculating the t statistic, and I have a problem here because the standard error of the mean is 0. So the t statistic is showing divided by 0. Do you know how to fix it? Or I don't know if I am making the correct procedure because I am copying the second column in the table, the variable 1 of one sample t-test.
I can't pull mine up.
Let me see. Oh, because we need to do. When our
Let's see. Sample me.
So I got for T-score. Of course, so what kind of confidence level we're going to do? Are we going to do 95 or?
Yeah, let's do 95.
Okay. And so we're going to do equal, right?
Not
Or
equal.
it's not equal. Not equal. Okay, so our T-score will be 518.495.
518?
No, 518.
That's a
Is this
big
a
number.
one sample t-test?
Yeah, the one sample t-test.
Oh.
Now, our null hypothesis, does that need to be 30?
Or no? No, that would be 16.9 ounces.
Oh, okay, that's right. That's what.
Yeah.
I got something else.
Because that's how big our bottle is. Yeah. Okay, so now the T-score is 31.524.
Okay.
What did you get for yours, Daniel?
I got 31.524, but when she said 5 something, I was like, I think that might be
That's because I
wrong,
had
but
10 in that null hypothesis instead
okay.
of 16.9.
That
What
p-value
what is
0.000.
Yeah, my p-value is 5.4. Oh, no, because it's negative 24. Never mind. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's going to be 0.000. Mhm. Should we put in our confidence level or intervals too?
Yeah, I think that's important.
Or upper or lower bound? Is there someone adding that in there, or do I need to do that? Let's see. I can do that. Let me spell my screen here. I'm going to add that in there. Okay,
So,
me too. Oh, okay, Daniel. Okay, Daniel's adding it.
when I calculated the t-score, both on the
Mm-hmm.
quantitative procedures and on our spreadsheet, I got 31.5
For what?
for our t-statistic
Mhm.
instead of 518.
Yeah, I got
Oh,
the
that's right,
switching.
because it is 31.5. I didn't switch mine to that. To the 16.9. That's where I got the 500 at. But now that I switched it, it's 31.524.
Okay. Good. Just making sure we're on the same page.
Yeah, mine still said 10. So.
Okay, in case, which graph do we have to make?
Histogram is what we'll be making.
I didn't hear that, Anna.
A histogram?
Oh, a histogram. Okay.
Yeah. And probably a QQ graph. That way we know it's
plot.
QQ plot. Except, I guess we don't have to because we have 30 things. So we know it's normally distributed.
I would go ahead and do it anyway just to prove that it is.
We can keep it simple, so so we don't over clutter when we have to, or we can just add it. Yeah.
Well, that QQ plot's not going to be very big. And last time she wanted us to be more detailed, so.
That's true.
So is someone doing the charts, or do I need to go in and do that?
You can go do that because I'm not doing it.
Okay, all right. Over here. And to where do we, hold on, let me go back over here. And where do you want me to put this at? Do I just do it
After the data, number 3?
after number 3?
Yeah.
I guess I need to label it. Because it's not labeled.
Okay, so I'm reading the describe the data portion, and it says, remember the difference between inferential statistics and descriptive statistics. And descriptive statistics should not include confidence intervals, test statistics, degrees of freedom, or p-values.
So we need
So,
to take that out.
are we supposed to do only descriptive statistics and not inferential then?
Yes, sir.
Because we're describing the data.
Yeah, we are describing it.
So,
So I guess we do need to take those out. So yeah, just delete those.
glad they
So no
did that.
histogram.
Perfect.
What's that, Daniel?
I took the histogram chart then.
Oh, okay. All right. So,
So I'm making a QQ plot, but it's definitely not following a line. Should we leave that out?
so did mine. Mine did not do that at all. So,
Oh, I dropped those.
So we probably should leave that out and just say we have a big enough population sample.
okay. Does yours make like 3 different lines?
Yeah, that's what mine
Yeah.
makes.
Okay.
And you said smallest, largest. I did everything. I got like
Mhm. So once we get the histogram in, all we need to write is 1 to 3 paragraphs summarizing and describing the data.
And I can do that. I'm just not able to do it tonight.
I mean, we still have till next week, so.
Yeah. I'd say I'd do it right now, but I've not actually gone to bed yet, so I don't know how well my grammar would be.
Yeah, that's kind of important.
But I could definitely do that this weekend. So.
Okay. And when you do that, if you'd like to read over in question number 2, because I kind of answered that, and you're the one that collected the data. So if you agree with all that, that would be good to know. Or right now, we could each pick, or like write a paragraph about something, because you have the data, and it can explain what we did there, and then somebody can explain the histogram, and then somebody can explain the statistics.
What was that last part, Hannah?
The statistics, the N and the mean and standard deviation.
I could do the data since I collected it.
Okay.
I can explain that. Okay. I'll write a paragraph on that and put it in there.
I can write a paragraph about this. The statistics.
About which one?
The statistics, like the N, mean, and standard deviation. I can write about that.
I think your question 2 looks good.
Okay. Yeah. I was realizing I was writing it more of like a story, but
No, it's fine. Yeah, I think it's all right. It's like, yeah, so they're so concerned. You should write. They're so concerned about our hydration that they put more in each water bottle. No.
oh, that would be fun.
So is that all we're lacking? Is that paragraph now, or?
Just the 3 paragraphs? Well, Daniel, did you paste the histogram in here?
Did you tell me not to? I thought I didn't do that one. I didn't put it. I took mine out.
We can put it in because we'll need a graph somewhere.
Yeah, I just straight copied it from the app.
Yeah.
Well, that works.
Yeah, we'll probably have to label it though. That's about it.
We can do that. Okay. So yeah, just the 1 to 3 paragraphs in that graph. That's all we need.
In this case, I am trying to make the Q2 plot, but it says that I need 5 columns. Do you know about it?
Yeah, we got that too, Christian, and we just decided just to go ahead and leave it off since our sample size is more than 30, or is 30 or more. Because that QQ plot was just all over the place. That's kind of weird. I mean, I guess there was a line, but there was like 4 of them.
Yeah.
No, de los niños tienen que hacer a los 2 años. Y después de los 2 años, ellos muestran los señales de que lo van a hacer. Únicamente agarrado los señales de que lo va a hacer. Pero después de los 2 años, no presentan
So, Daniel, do you still have that, or do you want me to just paste the one I have?
Trying to come up with a title. I just don't have a title for it.
Oh, okay.
What did you title yours?
I just labeled it Axis, actually,
But it's probably good idea to do
to have a title.
water in bottle or something, or water bottle weight.
Water bottle weight. Measures of water bottle weight.
Yo me acuerdo de él, yo me acuerdo de él así bonito, de pelo caldito, o sea, como un bajito. Bien bajito, bonito, blanco, de pitos así como rasgados. Sí, yo me acuerdo, esa es la imagen que yo tengo de él. Pues no usa plástica porque la plástica Mario vamos. Sí, sí.
Okay.
In this case, the bottle it has no teeth.
Hey, do we need it to do the descriptive statistics? Do we need to have the Q1 and the mean and the Q3 like a box plot?
If we wanted to include a box plot, we could do that.
So that's descriptive.
That is very descriptive.
A pie chart and then turn it and pop one of them out. Like the least, like the one that's on the histogram that has 2.
Well, a pie chart is supposed to be used for categorical data.
Yeah.
What are we, descriptive?
Yeah, it would be for categorical. But since this is quantitative data we got, it doesn't need that.
Because it actually has it when you do that histogram. It gives you the descriptive data. Descriptive statistics, anyway.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know if we could just... Do you want to make a Q or a box plot, or do we just want to add Q1, medium Q3?
I got a box plot, so we can use it.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Nice box plot. Where'd you make that, in Excel or Google Docs?
in Excel. Yeah.
Ooh, fancy.
I never made one in Excel. I just tried one.
So, bottle has 2 T's in it. If you'd like to fix your histogram,
My
that would
oh, yeah. My laptop died.
be.
What time is it?
About 7:10. I mean, that's Mountain Standard. Never mind.
7:10.
I have 10.
I think I'm gonna get going. I have to head out to the other meeting that I have at 7, and then I have to submit my that I get to before I went to this meeting. Real quick,
Okay.
just like
Yeah.
but Monday, right?
Yeah, 6 p.m.
Monday?
Yep.
Okay. Alrighty. Thanks, guys.
Let's see Monday, Daniel.
Wonderful.
I think this looks good.
Okay.
Once we
So just a couple paragraphs, and you'll write one, and I'll write one.
Yep, that'll work.
Okay. And I guess next week we can review this because unless they have us doing something else.
Okay. I'm sure once, when Daniel adds that histogram back in and we write our paragraphs, I think that'd be a good idea to review it Monday, and then we'll have it out of the way.
Yeah, and we can submit it.
What do you think, Christian? Does that sound good?
Yeah, for me sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we only need to write emails if we have any questions or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So shall we have a closing prayer, or do we have anything else we want to do?
I think we're good to end the meeting now. Do you guys mind if I say the prayer?
Yep.
Sure, that's fine.
Okay. Our dear Heavenly Father, we're very grateful that we're able to meet together as a group and that we're able to work on our final project and that we're also able to take the quiz and that we're able to understand everything. And we ask of you to please bless us as we continue in our endeavors, that we'll be blessed in this class and the other areas of our life, and that we'll be able to be an encouragement to our family and that we'll be able to set an example. And we say these things in Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you.
Christian, I hope you get to